While the weather is cold and you're stuck inside, why not do something useful? That's why Nancy Bender is here from Room to Breathe Home Organizing. She's going to tell us what we should be getting rid of. And I got to tell you, you sit around the house right now and you see a lot of stuff. Maybe you like the way it looks, but it looks maybe better than not there, right?
You know, you can always just get rid of stuff that you don't use.
Yeah.
It's not important. You don't even like. You know, somebody gave you something and you're like, eh.
Well, it's really funny because the list you showed me, the first one is cookbooks.
Yes.
And, you know, it is true. You get a bunch of cookbooks and you look at them a couple times and maybe they're not your favorites and they still sit on the counters.
And, you know, we're not talking about like grandma's old family cookbook with the, the Betty Crocker. We're talking about all those diet cookbooks that you bought to try that are still sitting there.
Oh, I got a bunch of that.
And then, you know, if your kid's like 7, you don't need the what to feed your baby and all that. You know, so, you know, now everything's online.
Yeah, I've got all those cookbooks in a whole room. They're all around.
And they just take up so much space.
They just look sort of cool, but they're in the way of a lot of other stuff.
And they take up space for stuff that you really want.
Hey, so much technology out there, but the technology changes every year, every 2 years, and I've got drawers full of what?
Cords, you know, you don't need cords from your old fax machine.
Right, old battery chargers.
And the phone, you don't even have a house phone anymore because you only have a cell phone. All those cords that come with the old cameras and stuff, just get rid of those.
You might have
Everyone has a box of cords.
It's a way to get a new drawer in your kitchen or in your utility room, right?
So space consuming. Get rid of all that.
Okay, so I do this show called New Day Cleveland. You're probably aware of that.
Yeah.
And people come on the show and they give us mugs sometimes from their places.
Oh, and keychains and the little bands and all that freebie swag stuff you get from everything that is shoved in a drawer.
Right.
Yeah. Those water bottles that really aren't that great, but, you know, donate all that.
Yeah, so when you get some stuff, like some of that stuff we should just probably, like the cords and all that kind of stuff, just get rid of it, right?
Yes.
Just get rid of that. But how about like clothing and that kind of stuff? Like you get into closets at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
you got excited when I said closet.
Because well, pantries get me really excited, but clothes does too. That you know, you own 5,000 things, but you wear like 20.
It's true.
Really.
Yeah.
And you know what? The joy of giving to people who need it is fabulous.
Hey, so why'd you get so excited about pantries?
I don't know, like just purging all that old stuff. You always look to see what the oldest expiration date is.
Yeah.
And you could go back pretty far. And just to make things like, because everybody keeps buying new stuff because you can't find what you have and you end up with, you know, 9 of this and that. And
it's so true. I took out a can of something the other day and it was it was like 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think like 2009's my...
So you get excited when you see that. It's like you found treasure, but you throw it out. How about, I have a whole closet of just vases, but I only use 3 or 4.
Because you get them when you get flowers. And you know what? Florists take them back. Take them all back to the florist for them to reuse.
Would like that, huh?
Because you don't need a whole entire cupboard in your garage full of old vases. You really don't.
How about you walk into somebody's house and you see photographs and pictures everywhere? Should you thin them out, or is that hard to do?
Memorabilia is a little harder. You know, nowadays scanning is huge. You know, if you have doubles, like back in the day when we would get it without seeing them on your phone, and you'd get doubles, and you always pick the doubles.
Right.
Why? But we did, and then so you had a whole pack of just fuzzy pictures from your kids. You can get rid of those now.
Okay, so
you don't need all those.
We have a lot of great ideas from you. Okay, so I'm going to call you. How do I get a hold of you?
Okay, on the web, roomtobreathehomeorganizing.com. I'm on Facebook. You could Google me, Instagram.
Okay, and then you come over to my house. So what should I expect when you show up? What's going to happen and where do we start?
First of all, we'll do a free consultation for 30 minutes. Come, let me tour your space, talk about, you tell me kind of your vision for your home, and then we schedule a time to kick it out. And
how big a job is it? How long does it take to do a job?
I have clients that we've been working for a year. You work through the home. It depends if you just have one little area you want help with, or people that have lived in homes for 50 years and want to downsize, and it's time now to start going through your stuff.
So you do attics and basements too?
I'll do your shed, your garage. I'll do anything you want me to.
Come over to Chateau Moss.
Okay.
We need some organization.
All right.
Thank you very much.